Hi guys, welcome back. So we are still looking at Excel, right? Like there's a cool feature that I just want to quickly show you, which is text to columns. So let's say now you just received your spreadsheet, this spreadsheet from a colleague, and then now you have to work on the spreadsheet. You want to organize the data. So the spreadsheet that came from your colleague, it looks like this, right? This column, they have mixed the names and then surnames of your customers. So you don't want your data to look like that. You want your the surnames of your customers to go to the surname column, which is column B, and then the names to be on this side. So you have many options of doing that, right? What you can do is you can start retyping the surnames this side, or you can copy surnames this side, or you cut surnames this side to paste them this side, right? Of which that's a longer route, but it gets the job done. I have like a feature. I have like a feature that we can use to quickly do that, right? That can save you time, right? So as we trying to organize our data, there is a feature called text to columns. So we just want the names to be on this column, which is column A, and then want the surnames to be on column B, right? Now, let me highlight the data that I want to work with. First, we highlight the data that we want to work with, and then the tab that we're looking for is data. You click on data tab, and then you will see this side on there is on under data tools. There is a feature called text to columns. Then you click on that, and then you will see a wizard here like convert text to columns. And then we're on step one. So just make sure that the delimited part is checked, right? Like it's blue, right? Meaning that is the one that is selected. And then there is your preview, just to make sure that you selected the correct data. There is our data preview down here. And then next, by default, tab will be selected. If it's your first time doing this, tab will be the only option or delimiter that is selected there. But now our data, if you look at our data, this side is separated by spaces, meaning that the name and surname, what separates them is the space only, right? So I will say what spaces. So you click on spaces, as you can see, Excel picks up that and then automatically separates your data, right? And then if your data is separated by a comma, then you click on comma. As you can see here, I have a data that is separated by a comma. If your data is separated by a semicolon, then you will do the same thing. Click on the semicolon, and then Excel will separate your data. But for now, our data that we're working with currently, it is separated by a space. So that's why I'm choosing the space, right? Space delimiter. And then now I can click on next, and then you can see now this will go to its own column, and then this to its own column, which means the names will be on its own column, which is column A, and then the surnames on column B. How do I know that? You see on the part of the destination there, it says destination A2. So if it says A2, it means that the names will remain on A2, but the surnames will be pushed or dropped in the next column, which is column B. That's what this is saying there, right? And then the column data format, just leave it on general, it's fine. And then I say finish, and then you can see now my surnames are moved from that part to the other part. So these are tools that makes it easy, that saves you time, right? Makes it easy to organize your data, right? And then now let me give you another example. Let's say your data now that you're working with is separated by a comma. Let me click on data there, and then look for data tools, and then on data tools group there is a feature called text to columns. There it is. And then you see your columns wizard, and then say delimited, just make sure that is clicked, and then say next. So now you can see by default, if I say spaces, so that means the names will keep the commas, right? So on this column, all the names will have the comma, but I don't want that. I want to say my data is separated by what? By the comma. As you can see now, it removes the commas there from the names. But if I say spaces, right, you see, it will separate this, right? It will move the surnames to a next column, but it will keep the commas. If I don't want the commas, then I just say, I click on a comma to show that my data is separated by a comma. So it removes a comma and then separate the surnames from the names, right? So let me say next, and then you can see now there is my names and then the surnames there. And then again we said you can see destination A20, A20 meaning that I want the names to remain on that A20 to on column A, and then I want the surnames to move to the next column. Then I say, let's say finish, you see it moves to the next column, right? So there's another option, right? So as I said, that there are so many ways of accomplishing the same task within Excel. Someone else might show you this way. Someone else says, okay, there's another easy way. As long if it gets the job done, then just go with the one that works for you at that time. So we have autofill, right? I can say I want to add autofill again. Now we're completing this. You can see now as I start typing out the surnames, Excel picks up a pattern, says, okay, there's a pattern. Is this what you want to do? And then if that's exactly what you want to do, just click on enter, and then Excel will quickly apply that or autofill that for you. Autocomplete everything for you, right? So you see, auto completed everything for me, autofill for me, and then now, but the problem is that I still have my surnames this side, so I need to delete the surnames so that I can only have surnames on one column. So for this scenario, text to columns is the best option, right? I hope this has been informative. Thank you for watching.